Hey everyone, Joshua Hanlon here, and today I'm with Candy at the Oklahoma City Bricks and Minifigs store, and we're going to be taking a look at some of the really cool stuff that they have in the store today. We'll start over here in this corner actually with this super cool Iron Man figure that caught my eye. So what is the story behind this?
Okay, so the Iron Man is actually from a man that works on movie props. And it was made for his son for his birthday, and he was just in town doing the Tulsa King filming up in Tulsa, and we were able to get that from him. It was pretty fun. I've had it at my school too.
What is this made from?
This is just actually made out of cardboard.
Okay.
And then they've, I guess, shellacked it around so it won't, I guess, decompose type thing.
It looks great though.
Yeah, it's really fun, and kids take pictures with it a lot.
And as we move this direction, you see some of the kind of smaller products, some of the more unique stuff, like puzzles and some of that, notebooks
just
and
the
things there.
extra things.
Yeah.
Just everything Lego.
And then shout out to some fantastic architecture sets. Always love the landmarks here and the skylines, some of my favorite stuff. And then we get into tons of the used sets, which we'll see examples of as we move down here, but looks like a lot of Star Wars and even some of the sealed modulars up there.
Lots of sealed, lots of used. We sell a lot of used stuff as we're going through here, and we have quite a few in our community that are collectors. We figured out you have builders, you have collectors, and you have mock builders. And so we have so many different things that come through. I know it was kind of cool. We got the certificate of authenticity for the old Millennium Falcon. I think it was the first UCS.
Very nice.
So,
and of course, tons of minifigs as well. And I wanted to point out these right here in front of the checkout area.
yes, this is my family. This is my husband, Justin, and me. It took me a long time to get my long gray hair. Thank you to the Bricks and Minifigs in Orem for finding it for me.
Team effort.
And my daughter, Brooklyn, and my brother, Justin.
Perfect. You get, some little personal notes there, which I think is cool, especially because I'm sure you have customers that come in regularly, so start to feel this kind of relationship with people.
Yes, well, and I'm a teacher here in the city, and a lot of people are like, hey, Mrs. Fritz is working today, or they come see me while I'm working.
Perfect.
And then, of course, all sorts of minifigs. We've got all the different superheroes, serious figs. Star Wars figs is our biggest seller.
And then moving down the counters here, what is this section right here? I don't think I've ever seen, just bulk inside glass cases in a store before.
It's just for decoration. Some people are like, do we guess how many are in here? And I'm like, no, it's just for decoration. But Watto here is one of our fun minifigures, and our guys that work here came up with a little game. And you try to find Watto in one of the used sets somewhere around the store. And if you find him, you secretly tell one of us. We'll write your name down and put you in a drawing to win a gift card. So if you can find Watto in the video today, we'll put Beyond the Brick Josh and John Hanlon down for a gift card possibly.
There we go. If we don't spot it, maybe some viewer will. Feel free. People can leave comments if they think they spot it.
Sometimes he's really hard, and I have not been able to find him.
I love you've got just kind of flexing here with two Death Stars right next to each other, as if one is impressive enough.
Yes, and we have our guys like to make TikTok videos, and just yesterday one of our guys made a TikTok and said, if I get 5,000 likes, I'm going to drop the Death Star, and our other guy was like, no we're not. So it's pretty fun. They have fun making those videos, and we've got some that have a lot of views.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
What types of stuff does well on your social media stuff? Is there things you found people really like to see, old sets or?
Well, they just do some of the sound effect things. Star Wars, they try to make everything into Star Wars a lot. When the Super Mario movie came out, the Bowser song, they made, that's a pretty popular one, and they made it where Jabba the Hutt is singing to Princess Leia. So it's really cute. They've done really well.
Speaking of Star Wars, you've got tons of great minifigures here, and especially wanted to point out a couple of these right here.
Yeah.
So what are these two minifigures?
Yeah, these are our C-3PO Chrome Gold, and I believe it is our Lando, Cloud City Lando. You can pull those out if you want to, so they can get closer.
There we go, perfect, yeah.
And just really fun talk about characters. The Chrome Gold C-3PO, there's not very many of them available, so he's He's a pretty rare find. And then of course the Cloud City Lando is a pretty awesome one too. I have to say that my guys have to teach me the differences because they look very similar to the other ones that are around.
Yeah, with Star Wars especially, you've gotten so many different versions over the years that
Yes.
I think it's easy to lose track of which era which one came from.
Right, right. I know it's crazy. My favorite stuff is the modulars. I love those. I started out with getting all this Lego in my school library through a Lego club. And I wrote a grant and we got them, and my husband was looking up some stuff on there, and we found a Bricks and Minifigs in Plano, Texas. And that's what started our whole idea of, hey, we could do this store because there's nothing close to us around here. We're the first one in Oklahoma.
Well, very nice. I love the way you've displayed them here with the kind of modular city layout, like a lot of fans will do at conventions. That's
Yes,
really cool.
Yes.
Very, very impressive. And you've got the old soccer set up against the wall there,
Yes.
all players ready to play and everything.
Yeah, because the big, huge FIFA World Cup for the women's is coming up, and USA is going for their third, or I guess three-peat is what you would call it.
Perfect. And as we move down the line here, you start to see some of the sealed sets.
Yep.
So this is more, is this all kind of currently available?
Yeah, this
stuff?
is all new in box,
Okay.
available at stores, regular retail. We just try to keep it where there are a little bit of themes going along, so they're separated out so you can find things. And like I showed my family up there, my brother is a quadriplegic, so he's in a chair. So everything around here is accessible. That's why we don't have a lot of middle stuff.
No, that's really cool. Yeah, it's really good to keep that type of thing in
Yes.
mind. That's really neat. And what is the story behind this large structure here?
Okay, so this is one of our employees, Matt. His family's from Michigan and they moved down for work. And this is a hotel that is up in his hometown. And he's taken this to several conventions and rebuilt and built it. He brought it up for our grand opening and things like that. And this little area changes around for different times of the year.
There we go. So shout out to the Shoreline Inn in Muskegon, Michigan there. Did not expect to see that down here in Oklahoma
Right?
City.
Right?
But it's a really impressive looking building. I also love kind of the Easter eggs. So there's all
Yes.
sorts of fun characters around
Yes,
it.
people try to buy the characters off of here, and I'm like, no, these are for fun. They especially want the Wizard of Oz characters.
And then moving towards the back of the store here, a couple of cases that caught my eye. Some really great, unique stuff here. So if we can we open this up here?
If someone will bring me a key, we can
There we
open
go.
it up.
But
Yeah.
while they're doing that, you can tell us about kind of what you keep in these cases here.
So this is our community, our mock builders. They come through. This top one up here is an Oklahoma City policeman that comes and trades his stuff out. He either shows off some of his older sets or he makes new mocks of his own. Some of the stuff in here, we've got the Doctor Who sets and the Little Shop of Horrors, the Muppet stage. I love the colorful Batmobile. And then I will show you this. One of our customers is really, make sure I use the right key.
You got to make sure everything's nice and secure in here.
Yes. Brought it in from Denmark. They actually went to the Lego house.
Okay.
It was amazing.
So that's one of the numbered, you can see it has the number 3 up there,
Yes.
one of the numbered
Yeah.
exclusive sets there. So there's a few exclusive sets that have been made over the years at Lego House, so it's really cool to see that represented here.
Right. And just all the stuff people just bring in and leave for a couple months and then take back or trade out.
And this one here, very relevant right now given the re-release we've had of the El Dorado Fortress.
Yes.
And it looks like we finally got the case unlocked
Yes.
there.
Excellent. Thank you.
This is why
And
it
then-
pays to have really good help, you know?
Oh, yes.
Perfect.
There
This
you
way we can
go.
just take a closer look at some of this.
Yeah. Yeah, one of our guys made the Little Shop of Horrors, and he was going to try to put it together and have like sets, but just finding those specific pieces was going to take a little bit of too much money, and so we just put his little instructions that he made on there for rebrickable.
And some fantastic custom mocks here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really neat stuff there. So is that all done by like employees or fans or
Just
Okay.
customers.
Customers,
People
Okay.
that come through, patrons. We are very, very fortunate, our patrons, and I can point out a couple things when we get up closer, to bring us gifts, make us things, want to be included in stuff. I have his little picture up there, but the light switch on the front, we had one of our little kiddo patrons up there make it out of a 3D printer in Lego form. And then another family that drives in a couple hours from McAllister, Oklahoma, made us the tissue holder that has the Bricks and Minifigs symbol on it with Lego just out of crochet. So it's pretty cool. We have some really, really good patrons.
Yeah, that's super fun. I love how you can get the community involved there.
Yes.
As we make our way back towards the front, you've got your party room here.
Oh,
of course, the great Lego colors. You've got the ninja tablecloths and everything, the iconic yellow track. So
Yes.
how often is this room being used typically?
We have a lot of parties on the weekends.
Okay.
Ironically, more adults have had parties in here than kids. And we've noticed when the kids come in, the parents have more fun shopping around and making cars as much as the kids. One time, one of the parties that was going on, the mom came out and said, could one of you guys come race the dads in here because they've taken over and they need to be put in their place. I thought that was hilarious.
There we go. I love it, but it's always so much fun
We
to see
have,
these rooms.
you know, the parties are usually on the weekends, the most of the time. So, and you love when they have parties and they have extra food and they share with us. One of our very first parties here was one of my past students, and I was eating cake with them, and they're like, "Are you eating their cake?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in the party now.
Yeah, right. I
Not
mean,
just hosting."
they're here at the store.
Yes, they were my babies.
Then we come out here, I see some third-party products
Yes.
on the wall.
We have our brick arms and big kid bricks. We always want to pull anything we can out. I know that Lego doesn't make some of the newer military, is what I was understanding, and so we have all of those
like brick
things.
arms and stuff. Yeah,
and then our battle blocks and block jets and battle bricks and the build better bricks. We just had our air show out at our Air Force base, and the Blue Angels were doing a show, so we only have one Blue Angel left. They all got sold out really fast.
And build better brick stuff is
Yes,
fantastic. Yeah,
I love those. We've had so many Bricks and Minifigs open in the last 6 months to a year that some of our vendors are having to
they
step
can't
up.
keep up.
Yep, it's hard to keep up. Now this case specific, we got the green, the blue, and the red cases here. But this one, if it's before 2000, we try to get it in here and
I love
put
it.
the actual years on them, because we even have one from '89, and I mean, it's pretty amazing to how good they look.
This is my childhood right
Yes.
here. If you named a case after me, this would be the one right here. I love it. All of this stuff is fantastic. This castle down here, played with a ton as a kid. It's got so many cool minifigs
Yes,
and features inside there. It's just amazing. And of course, the iconic pirate ship here and the pirate island as well.
Yes, I wish they would bring back some of those base plates that are lifted and elevated. I think they're so much fun.
What types of reactions do you get from people, especially like adults coming in and seeing some of this older stuff here?
A lot of the times it's like, oh my gosh, I had that when I was little. A lot of people, didn't realize, hey, I probably should have kept all of this, or it's in the attic and it's heat destroyed, or colors have changed. But they get super excited and they're just like, I just got to show my kids. I just have to show people. So it's pretty fun.
Very, very cool.
And then of course we have our retired sets. This changes out almost daily, most of the time weekly, but we have so many come through, and it's pretty amazing when people see stuff. They're like, oh my gosh, I have been looking for that and they're not available anymore. So it's kind of cool to have that available.
There's some unique stuff that caught my eye here. Like this is a Lego education set, so that you don't see a lot of Lego education stuff around. Do you know what the story is?
It's just from one of our patrons that have come and traded for different sets and different items. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff at my school that we use, the new stuff, so it's really hard to get your hands on any education stuff.
Yeah, that's super cool. And then you got Spy Botics down here. So you get this cool like wheeled vehicle. It looks like You even had like a disc and a computer here,
Oh, yeah.
so you
All
could
the different game ones.
you'd get your technology involved. Let's see, this is from, I'm looking for the year 2002 here. So
Nice. Oh yeah, I can always tell. I'm not huge knowing everything about everything, but when there's only 4 numbers on it, you know it's older.
yeah, some really, really neat stuff there. And this looks like we got a Batman theme happening here.
Yes, our green case has our Batman stuff for Joker and the Goblin. Sometimes we don't have enough to fill it, and there might be some other things in there. But of course, if you try to keep to a theme, it's kind of nice. We had a young man come in, and he has his own TikTok channel, and he's 11, and he was like, "This is my favorite case. It's Batman," when he does his videos.
And up on the wall, you've got some local representation. So what is all that?
So OU and OSU are our 2 state schools. OU's in Norman and OSU's in Stillwater. And then of course the OKC, and I did it in the Thunder colors for our Oklahoma City Thunder basketball team, our professional team. And we just scribbled it. One of my employees made the OU and the OSU, and just something to represent our city.
Yeah, for sure. That's always really cool. And some nice minifig stands here,
Yes.
and then the big cars, which are so
Yes.
impressive on display.
We try to keep vehicles in this area because they sell super fast. And it's one of our things that, I mean, we can't hardly keep stuff in stock. Didn't know if you saw on the wall over there, some of the tags said sold on it, because the people let us keep it for a few more days so we could actually have some stuff in our video.
Oh, well, thank you, thank you. We appreciate everyone who's let their purchases sit for a little
Yes.
bit, because it is so cool to come in and
Yes.
see the unique stuff, but there's a lot of turnover, I'm sure, as well.
We have a lot of turnover, so. And then our just our bulk of bricks. We have people come. I had a gentleman come in, and we had a party going on, so we didn't have any extra chairs. He went out and got a chair from his car, and he sat here for hours digging out every transparent piece that was in there. It was hilarious. He probably sat here for about 8 hours. So we have lots of people. My favorite thing that we've done so far is when we searched for the golden brick for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh.
This place was full, and I loved it because one of our patrons, the kids couldn't make it because they weren't feeling good, and the grandmas came and dug for them. It was fantastic.
That's such a fun idea. How often do you do stuff like that in the store? Is there kind of regular special events
We
like
have
that?
stuff usually for every holiday, and then we have some random stuff in there. I think the Bricks and Minifigs franchise anniversary is coming up, and so we'll have activities for that as well. But July 4th, we were actually closed for July 4th. However, we had sales and stuff going on the weekend before.
Yeah.
So we try to do a lot of different little program type things for the holidays. Mm-hmm. So.
And then is this some special bulk stuff over here in this corner?
Well, we try to leave our premium bulk in the bulk, but if you're specifically looking for plates, we have some separated, but it still goes with the bulk. And then of course tires and separators.
Very nice. So we also have this wall over here, which I don't think we mentioned yet. What is this?
This is our certified sets, and it's a normal Bricks and Minifigs where you have all the pieces have been verified, all the stickers are in the right positions and good looking. The instructions are there, so you can build it yourself, but it's not new in box, it's still used.
I like this older set here. I love when they would do the dual theme like that.
Yes.
So you get the Imperial cannon and the cool knight there, the horse and carriage.
Yes.
So you could kind of get some multiple cool themes. Also Monster Fighters, which was a super fun theme from a few years ago as well. Really cool stuff there,
yeah.
some fun characters.
We like when we have the original boxes too. Sometimes people want them from those. It's hard to put stickers on them.
So we've seen a lot of really cool stuff in the store. If people are interested in buying this, do you sell anything online or do they have to come into the store?
We are not online yet. However, we are working on that, and we are starting an app. We are going to, hopefully by the end of this week, the end of this summertime here, where they can go on and get notifications when you can choose, hey, I'm not really a Batman person, I'm a Harry Potter person, so I can choose to get notifications anytime a new Harry Potter set comes into the store, anytime, we have several patrons that are Lord of the Rings fans, so when we post on Facebook and things like that, they sell pretty fast, sometimes within the hour of posting it. And so this way the app can be specific, so you don't have to get every single notification if you don't want them all. If you want them all, then yes. And one of my friends that I've known for a long time is the designer of the app.
Wow,
and so
that's
it's
super
pretty
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited about that.
Yeah, that's a really neat idea. So we'll look forward to seeing that, and I think that'll be a great tool for obviously all the customers coming to the store and everything.
But yeah, other than that, we just we don't sell online, but we try to post as much stuff as we can, and then we try to share our programs that we're doing. We do a lot of stuff in the community. We've been going to the public library and doing some advanced building techniques, and the kids can sign up through those. So we just kind of make sure that we share all of that stuff.
What are your most active social media platforms if people want to keep up with you? What's the best places to do that?
Well, Facebook and Instagram are together with the Bricks, Central OKC Bricks and Minifigs, but our TikToks are just fun, and they're fun to watch, and they do show some of the stuff, and the shows our guys that work here and everything. But probably Facebook would be the biggest. And then when the app comes out, everything will be from Facebook to get to that as well.
Yeah. Well, fantastic. So I love checking out the store here. So much incredible stuff. For everyone living in the Oklahoma City area, or if you just happen to be passing through, make sure you check out the store here. Mention you saw one Beyond the Brick, and keep an eye out for the Watto, and you can see if you can find him while you're in the store as well. It's a really incredible place with so many fun products here. So thank you so much for showing us around.
Thank you. We have a blast, and we love it.